Hey ladies and gentlemen, today's tutorial is going to be on how to create a puzzle piece that is ready for 3D printing. We are only going to be 3D printing one of your 5 puzzle pieces, and the process is just a little bit different because now we're going to be creating it to its actual size. So, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I would start with the last piece that I modeled. There is a separate video for how to create this piece in Tinkercad. The only thing is, when we created it, we did not create it to its actual size. We just brought in cubes. We didn't worry how big they were. So today we're going to learn how to create the correct size cubes and then copy and paste them, group them, and make sure that they're in the correct positions. The process is very similar, but there is a little bit of a difference in the setup. So we're going to start with a new file. So we'll go up here to the right. We'll click the Tinkercad logo, and then we're going to go to Create New Design. Once we're in this new design, the first thing we're going to do is rename it. So I'm going to name it my first name, last initial, and we're going to call this one print piece. So print and piece. Okay, so I'll explain why we're putting our names on this one and we're calling it print piece, because these are the ones that we are going to be 3D printing. So these next steps are very important because we have to set up the grid in the correct units. So we're going to go down here to edit grid. And we got to do this before we pull any pieces onto the grid. So edit grid. We're going to change the units from millimeters to inches, and then click update grid. And then we are also going to do a snap grid of 1/8 of an inch. So if it's not already selected, make sure you choose it. Okay, so we are working in inches now. Okay, so just like before, we're going to bring in our first box, which is a cube, and we're going to drop it on the grid. Okay, so this cube is actually 1 inch by 1 inch by 1 inch. And we want to change the measurements of this first one. Let's change the color also so we're building that same yellow shape. And we want to change the measurements. So you could do it one of 2 ways. I recommend doing it right here. If you just click this corner and then change it to 0.75, 75 hundredths of an inch. Change this one to 0.75 or 75 hundredths of an inch, and it will automatically change it to 3/4 of an inch. And then this last one, we want to make sure that we adjust the height to 0.75. Okay, so we have the correct measurements, 3/4 by 3/4 by 3/4. And now we're going to follow the same process as before, copying and pasting, okay? So let's do the first set. Let's go ahead and click on it. We're going to go to copy, paste, and we're going to move it over until it clicks, no gap. And this one, it should snap in after a couple of clicks. Okay, let's do it one more time. Copy, paste, 1, 2, 3. Let's do it forward now. This time we're going to duplicate and repeat. And we're going to move it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then if we hit duplicate and repeat on this next shape here, it should automatically place it. Nope, it didn't. Sorry. Got to move it up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and then the last placement is going to be right here, and we're going to pull it up. So duplicate and repeat, and let's move it up 0.75. Whoops, sorry about that. It's still on there, and we got to get that arrow. We're going to move it up 3/4. So you can see it kind of counting up there. There it is, 3/4, 3/4, and release it. Okay, going to rotate around it, make sure there's no gaps. We should be good to go. Click, drag, release, and group it. And it should give us a solid shape. Hopefully, there we go. So here we have our solid shape, and a couple of things you want to check on just to make sure the measurements are correct. All of the lengths, widths, heights should be a multiple of 0.75, so it should either be 1.5 or 2.25 or 2 1/4 or 1.5 inches. So if I click on it and then come to the corner, we'll see 2.25, 2.25. And then when we come to the height, it should be 1.5. And that's a quick way to check it. We also want to rotate around the bottom and the side, make sure that there are no individual cubes. We want to make sure it's one solid shape. Okay,